the field. There's one change in their lineup. Peter Coyne, the 5'8", is out. Al McGuinness comes into the side. There'll be a rearrangement there once again, but the team will read something like this. Shalosky fullback, Bennett King and Geordie Laurie are the wingers. Peter White and Grant Ricks in the centres. Coyne is out. I'd say probably Ricks will come into the 5'8" spot. Henrik the halfback, Tap the lock forward. Arnold and Robert Moore in the second row. Keith Neller, Glenn Workman, Mick Hickey, and you have to throw Al McGuinness in there. So, Michael, a bit of a rearrangement from both sides.
And they're not telling... Hello, this is a bit of a... Let's see if they're running this fast at the end of the match, Bill.
And a bit of a timing of them, doing a whole lot. A little bit of razzmatazz. No doubt Struddy's pulled this one out. A little bit of rearrangement here, but the big news, of course, for Redcliffe, the fact that Brendan is out there.
Yes, he's out on the field, and his number is 4, so be interesting to see where he'll fit in or pop in. Centres the go. Always thought that Brendan makes a much better fullback too, by the way, Bill. But,
well, they plumped for Daryl Holder again in this match tonight. They changed the fullbacks on Wednesday night. So now we're just about ready after all that running about out here.
Tell you what, it's that hot this afternoon. I hope Valleys haven't
worn themselves out already.
Yes.
Well, you have walking up those stairs, haven't you?
Oh, it's a hot afternoon, and there's southwesterly blowing. And I tell you what, the players will feel it in the heart of Lang Park. If they play as badly as they played the other afternoon, they were behind, they picked up 10 points, then they got ahead, and then they fell in a heap. I don't think they're going to fall in a heap, whether Lynn is there or not. I think they're going to produce the goods as we see Valleys running out onto the field.
Okay, now Gary Grenke is on the field, Mick, and also Mark Meskel in the Southern Suburbs lineup. And I'm just to work out whose places they take. Well, Doug Gibson is in there.
Well, see as they run round, they're all running over. Here's another ploy by Struddy.
Straight South lineup.
Shake hands. There's no doubt about it. Now, Mal Meninga's giving them a big lecture saying, we'll take no notice of that nonsense. We've got to get into them.
All right, they're going to do the sprint number again. And I think that, hello, Hughie Abbott down the other end for Souths. He thought, I'll do a bit of my own sprinting, and that's exactly what Souths are doing. They're going to do a bit of a sprint of their own. So Struddy's lining up, his boys are lining up. Meanwhile, referee Manson is centre field, wondering what the heck he can do. Now, he's supposed to start the game, really, isn't he, Mick? But he can't go anywhere because he doesn't have any players.
Well, I'm sure if he really went beep, beep, beep on the whistle, he could call them up. But, well, that'll be only getting in the road. He may as well let them get this nonsense out of the road.
Mick,
there he is, referee Manson, looking around.
In the South lineup now, Lloyd Clark was named as a replacement for Bob Lindner, but he is not there. Mark Meskel is in the front row with Doug Gibson. I'd say Kellaway will drop back to the second row. Ash Lumbie will go to lock, and Gary Grenke comes into the front row. So it's a rearranged South side, one which had not been notified prior to this.
No, Grenke, number 19 there.
So Souths are going to start doing their own thing. They're going to do the whole lot. They're going to keep Valleys waiting now. Well, this is becoming a bit of a joke. I feel if they're out there to play football, that's what they should be doing instead of all this foxing about. But still.
Well, let's hope they don't exhaust themselves like they did last week.
I don't think it hurt Valleys the other week when they did it, Mick. However, I think we're just about ready for the game after all of that. The big question, of course, Mick, is whether Souths can come back from that loss last week, and it was a savage loss.